Here we go, motherfuckers. Welcome back to Top Rumble Radio, episode number 39, I believe. It is August 15th. This is going to be a little pre-recorded episode. Needing to get shit done, but we got a new little episode for your cocksuck asses right here on this stupid thing. Today's little topic is actually going to be getting nitty-gritty yet again, but it's well worth it. Now, we've been looking at a little bit of an escalation over in Venezuela, I guess, this stupid ass fucking country in South America, right? Now, I guess they've got the tensions of a civil war brewing up, and some deep shit's going on. I've been watching it pretty closely recently, and I want to take a look at it with your cock. Wrong one, bitches. Sorry, I'm fucking stoned as shit. Actually, because I did that stupid shit right there, I'm not even gonna edit it out. I've already got my coffee. Cocksuckers. There you go, bitches. And not just that. Cheers. A snap to start episode 39. Keep it coming, bitches. Alright, here's the shit I wanted to show you, bitches. It's called Nicolas Maduro warns of, quote, civil war if he loses the presidential elections. Alright. Let's take a look at this bullshit. Yeah, there we go, bitches.
Heightened security for a high-stakes election. Venezuela's military deployed as Nicolas Maduro seeks a third consecutive term in office. But questions remain about...
So obviously the leader is seeking a new election. And with that, it's making all these cocksuckers a little bit tussle, right? Venezuela, just to add to this, Venezuela has had a constant history of bloody as fuck civil wars due to issues of sorts that are just pretty out of hand. And we'll get to it more here in a bit.
Whether the two candidates vying for the presidency are competing on an even playing field.
If you don't want Venezuela to fall into bloodshed in a fratricidal civil war because of the fascists, then let's guarantee the biggest electoral success in the electoral history of our people.
The president, no stranger to allegations of fraud, widely thought to have stolen the last two elections. Nearly 300 people have been detained in the lead up to this vote on charges of terrorism or conspiracy. But Venezuela's Attorney General insists the elections will be peaceful.
O sea, lo que están causando en fraude para mí son delincuentes electorales. Porque si ni siquiera ha habido el momento electoral, no lo ha habido.
Local polls show strong support for opposition candidate Edmundo González Urrutia. But the retired diplomat, described as a bird-loving grandfather, was his party's third pick for the race. The first pick and hugely popular opposition leader was barred from running.
Porque si Maduro, a la fuerza, que es lo único que le queda, se quedase en el poder, eso significaría la ola migratoria más grande de la historia.
Almost.
Apologies on audio. They don't even bother to make fucking dubs for this shit. It's fucking tremendous. This is straight from the fucking source and shit, motherfuckers. I love it.
8 million people have already fled to escape poverty and violence.
In theory, they would be able to vote overseas, but again, the government, through different measures, prevented them from properly enrolling for voting, so they are not going to be able to vote.
Yo tenía un país donde habían instituciones, tenía una estructura, todos trabajábamos, había un porvenir. Y eso se cayó.
This decade. Rampant inflation also punishing many on the streets of Caracas.
Aquí él le alcanza nada, ni que ganes lo que ganes.
Veo mucha apatía. Veo bastante apatía. Hay mucha gente que de verdad dice que quiere seguir, pero hay gente que de verdad ya siente mucha apatía y dice que están cansados, que quieren un cambio. Pero bueno, vamos a esperar a ver.
The US loosened oil and gas sanctions on condition President Maduro held fair elections. But
Sorry, bitches, a little technical problem. Just trying to not have too much background shit, just to not fuck up the audio too much. But, that's not a good sign, alright? The fucking Americans like, you know what, just, as long as you keep up to the fucking word, keep this shit, alright? So, this is a sign that this motherfucker means business, right? But, if he complies with the American way and all that stupid horse shit, then he's actually got a chance of not breaking out total fucking bloodshed in this situation, which, Jesus, good lord, that's terrible shit.
they were reimposed in April after he jailed government critics.
If he were to cling to power, the fact that the sanctions are there in place are a big factor or a major tool for the U.S. and for all.
Big. It's big. It's a very big. I like how you said that. Very big. Love it. Sorry, bitches.
Other countries in the West to press for democracy.
It will be 6 months until the winner takes office following Sunday's election. But if there is to be a transition of power, many fear Maduro will not go quietly. Hannah Kwon, SBS World News.
Yes, bitches, that's what I'm talking about right there at the very end. There's a high likelihood of this shit just not really working the way that you want it to. And boom, you've got bloodshed all across the fucking street. Nobody wants that stupid shit, so this is the predicament we got currently. And it's only been working up for, I think it started this year, and it's been working up since last month, and ever since it's been non-stop I guess confusion and complete blackout on any bit of news or anything else. But I've also got a little bit more information to share to you bitches, and I also want to share to you a little bit of music, and then that's the fucking rap diddy-dat bitch of this episode, right, cocksuckers? No, I've got it right here. Voices not heard. Voices not heard in the bed of the church. Oh my lord, here it comes again. Oh, by the way, bitches, did you know? If you take your lighter, you can fuck you, motherfuckers. Alright? Tired of that shit. All of that shit, right? I'll spit at you bitches like a fucking llama. But here you go. Right here. The Venezuelan stolen elections can be forced. Yes, probably.
It seems Nicolas Maduro is a man who just can't lose. There are widespread and growing protests in Venezuela. People who swear up and down that Maduro was crushed in this weekend's election.
They swear. They swear to that
Y eso da mucha tristeza.
God damn it. And then you hear that shit in the background, right? There's this little fucking cowbell and shit. It's like, hold on, I'm trying to listen to you, cocksuckers. God damn it. I can't hear you. Holy shit.
Porque
por lo menos ya los familiares de uno están pensando en irse.
3 separate Venezuelan polling firms had him far behind this month. He's the runner-up in each case here, sometimes only barely ahead of not sure. And on election night Sunday, the opposition said their man had won with more than 70% of the vote. But in an authoritarian country.
There you go, bitches. A little bit of a landslide right there if I heard it, but let's continue with this stupid shot to just see if right here.
Like Venezuela, that's not it.
The Maduro-controlled National Election Authority declared him the winner with 51%.
51%.
51%. 51%, just barely a majority. Virtually every state apparatus in Venezuela.
Alright, and then we got 51%, then we got this and that. See, I'm being fact-checked right on the fucking spot now here, cocksuckers, so that's actually a pretty nifty little thing we got here. Thank the Lord. Thank these motherfuckers. I'll give you credit, bitches. I'll give you credit, CBC fucking butt-fuck news, alright? You did your job good. You did your job good. I'm proud of you. Alright, let's continue this horse shit. Bye-bye.
Venezuela is controlled by Maduro's party, and its head elections authority has made it very clear. Nicolas Maduro won, just like he won in 2018 and just like he won in 2013. But many world leaders, Chile, Mexico, Uruguay, Argentina, Peru, Costa Rica, they reacted the way the United States reacted.
We have serious concerns that the result announced does not reflect the will or the votes of the Venezuelan people.
When you see that motherfucker, that means that there's bad news afloat from our end. So just remember that, bitches.
The will or the votes. That's about as close as Blinken could possibly have gotten to saying this election was rigged. Let's explore how and what it would take to reverse the outcome. It was clear from the start this would not be a free or fair election.
I don't think anyone was ever under the impression that these were going to be free and fair elections. The question, I think, up until last night was what other steps the government might be willing to take to make these elections less free or less fair.
The opposition leader, Maria Corina Machado, was barred from running at all. That ruling came from the country's Supreme Court, which is stacked with Maduro loyalists. She still tried to campaign for her replacement.
All my good friends. Why? They're my friends. Why wouldn't they be by my side? Did you ever think of that, motherfuckers? Think of that? That's what I'm saying.
Gonzalez, but on her travels, she would find highways and gas stations mysteriously closed along her route.
There's just this constant sort of trickle of harassment. I mean, everything from bus drivers to taxi drivers to restaurant workers to roadside stand, sellers that attended to her have been harassed and arrested.
And it wasn't just Machado. Her staff was targeted too. More than 70 opposition campaign workers arrested just since the start of the campaign a few weeks ago, according to one human rights group. But Machado...
Wow, that's some deep fucking espionage type of fucking... Hey, we're gonna harass the fuck out of you until you shut it, but we're not gonna kill you. That's interesting, but they're not dragging her into a fucking hole and just saying, honey, I can't have you say that shit. No, not here, darling, not here.
Pressed on. And the setbacks continued. Closer to Election Day, Venezuela revoked an invitation to EU election observers to monitor the election. Maduro, angry about international sanctions, called those observers not worthy. And on the day itself.
I mean, why would you have to look into our election? You're not worthy. You're just some dirty fucking Europeans. Who are you? Who are you? You think of that, motherfucker?
The opposition said its witnesses were denied access to the headquarters where votes were being counted. Only a small group of observers were allowed at all, some of whom are now calling on the government to release polling station level results, which it has so far refused to do.
For some reason, they're not publishing that data, and of course, that does not look good.
The end result? 51% of the vote for Nicolas Maduro, just 44% of the vote for his opponent, Edmundo Gonzalez, who would later tell his supporters, Venezuelans and the entire world know what happened.
Ding, 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 ding,
This
ding.
was devastating for those who thought this time would be different. They felt robbed. And it's important to underline how desperate for change many people are from life under Maduro. Despite sitting on top of one of the world's largest proven oil reserves, Venezuela has been an economic mess. It grappled with one of the worst hyperinflation crises in modern history.
Fucking Christ, motherfucker. I'll leave that one in. I'll let that one slide. Anyway. Hyperinflation is such a joy. Oh boy. Fuck me.
Prices going up 53 million% over just a 3-year period. Just to buy chicken cost whatever this amount of money is. Unemployment, poverty, malnutrition, shortages of basic goods, they were all daily problems.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean whatever amount of money? Well then let's just fucking let's convert it. Let me do research real fast. Fuck you motherfuckers, I'm definitely doing this research right here. It's gonna be Venezuela. What's the currency? Okay. Looks like there's conversion tools somewhere here. Okay. Here we go, bitches. Yeah, here it is. It's gonna be 14 million. Did that work? Oh, wait. Sorry, my bad. I'm retarded as shit. My bad. Okay, 14. So you're telling me... Wait, okay. You're telling me it cost $382K for a fucking... I would rather kill myself personally than ever do that. But that's just my world, alright? You may want to have your opinions and your little excuses and I would rather not pay for a fucking 300K. That fucking chicken's worth a house. Think about that shit, motherfuckers. God damn, holy shit.
This amount of money is. Unemployment, poverty, malnutrition, shortages of basic goods, they were all daily problems. More than a quarter of the country's population has fled just in the last decade alone. That's nearly 8 million people, making it the largest displacement crisis in the world today.
The country has changed since the last elections, and the opposition wants to win so that the Venezuelans that have left can come back.
Any hope of that changing hinged on Maduro being voted out.
It is a shame that quite likely, almost certainly, the Maduro government violated their trust in those institutions.
The evidence that this was not a free nor fair election is compelling enough that several foreign governments have held off on recognizing the results.
Again, duh! Fucking hell.
Canada is among them.
Canada, like many of our other allies, like many of the world's democracies, has serious concerns.
The White House said it wants Venezuelan officials to publish a full, detailed tabulation of votes. You heard the U.S. Secretary of State earlier.
It's critical that every vote be counted fairly and transparently.
And there has been a parade of world leaders speaking out against Maduro's supposed win.
Lo acontecido el día de ayer, un avasallamiento sobre el sistema democrático libre abierto y transparente.
Tienen que ser verificadas por veedores internacionales no dependientes ni partidarios del gobierno.
Llevado a cabo y
Alright, motherfuckers, you get the point. It's gonna get a little brutal as time goes on. But that's the whole Venezuela situation. Covered up pretty damn well. This motherfucker violated the trust of basically everybody with no surprise whatsoever, because there's been constant corruption in Venezuela for fucking decades, if not centuries at this point. But besides that, motherfuckers, let's continue on with the program. This is Top Rumble Radio, episode number 39. It is currently 3:05 p.m. And I think I got a little bit of music for you here that will be enjoyable for much savages. Check this shit out. I love this stupid shit. I love it. Judist priest for your cocksucking asses. For rage. It's gonna be a good fucking time. It's gonna be a good week. Strap in your ball sacks. Get it in, motherfuckers. Let's get it. Oh my god, motherfuckers. That was Judas Priest, The Rage. Good fucking shit. I think that's from The Steel. Yeah, British Steel 1980. God damn, motherfuckers. That's blessed shit right there. And I've got one more piece of shit just to fucking let your cocksuckers settle and just keep it clean. Keep it easy. Just settle into the new week. Enjoy yourselves, motherfuckers. I want to end this shit off here because I've talked about what all I need to talk about today. But maybe add one more piece. God blessings to everybody I love. Everybody in the family. Much heart. Love you, motherfuckers. Also, fuck you, motherfuckers. Also, love and fucks to the enemies, too. Because one day, it all goes kaput for you, too. Anyways, bitches. I got a little thing right here. Love you, motherfuckers. We'll see you sooner or later. Peace.